Well, hello, Disney friends and fellow travelers. I'm inviting you to walk around the Walt Disney World parks with me. Today's journey has brought us to beautiful EPCOT on a practically perfect day. And there is Mr. Donald out with his hoe and a bumblebee on his head. That doesn't sound like fun. But anyway, we have to get our steps in, so come walk with us. In his floral form. Looking good, Buzz. Looking real good. Over here with Groot. And he's got the music going. That is so cute. So today it's been in the 60s. It is perfect weather right now. A little chilly. We did bring our sweatshirt. So yeah, Dustin's here too. But yeah, our main thing is just to enjoy the topiaries, the beautiful flowers, of course get a couple drinks, maybe try some more of the food. We'll see where the day takes us. And if you know Dustin, his favorite thing to do at the parks is look at all of the foliage. Look at how pretty and bright that tree is. It is an immaculate yellow. So pretty. Came over here by Test Track to look at Huey, Dewey, and Louie with all their gardening tools. So Flower and Garden Festival is going on right now, which is a perfect time to come out if you're a gardener or have a green thumb like this guy. But if you have a brown thumb like me, you still have a lot of fun seeing other people's work that you could never do. Over here we've got Songbird Meadow where they have some bird feeders up. And while I don't see many birds, I do see a lot of butterflies hanging out. Everywhere you look, it is just so colorful this time of year in EPCOT. You've got the floating flower pots out there, and you got this guy, Goofy, blowing a dandelion. Well, I don't know about you, Dustin, but I think it's time to get a drink. So we made it to Mexico, where we got a couple drinks. We got the Crystal Inferno that I got last time, using the Breaking Bad actors' own brand of mezcal, and it is wonderful. It is expensive, but it is dang good. And we got a couple mezcals to share as well. So the Crystal Inferno is definitely a spicy drink, but it's a natural, nice spice. It's not heavy like a spicy flavored thing. It's just a nice, good spice. Probably my favorite drink in all of EPCOT. Cheers! Had his first Crystal Inferno. What'd you think?
It was the best drink.
Best drink. So good.
On property.
Best drink you've ever had on property.
I think so.
That's a good recommendation. I agree. So of course we had to stop outside the Mexico Pavilion on the walkway for scooters. This is Dustin's absolute favorite part of Flower and Garden Festival is the orchids. And they are looking beautiful today. There are just orchids everywhere. It is so beautiful. Definitely worth a little walk down the ramp. Dustin's next favorite place to stop during Flower and Garden Festival is looking at the bonsais. They are so cool. Some of these have been trained for 30 years or more to be little shorty trees. Very cool. Over here in China, we have these adorable pandas playing with some bamboo leaves. So cute. And Dustin's other favorite spot, right after you get past China, on the bridge to refreshment port area, the outpost. Birds. Birds, birds, birds everywhere. You gotta stop and watch the birds. Over here in Germany, we have the miniature garden with little fairy houses. How cute is this? So many little tiny details. Also over here in Germany, next to the train, there are gnome heads on spikes. Kind of cool, kind of creepy. Can't decide. And of course, you always have to check on your friends over here in the train village. Let's see.
Everybody's upright over here.
So the bride is upright today. She's looking better than she has in the past. She's got a little bouquet. Is she the bride though, or is she one of the maids of honor? Or the bridesmaids? Because she is in blue. And maybe the big bouquet, yeah. And you got the little groomsmen there, and then the little, groom back there hiding. Somebody better talk him into it. And this little guy, he's just saluting him. He's like, good for you. You do you, people. You do you. And we've got Karen here still with her hands on her hips, saying, stay off of my lawn.
He's a little crooked too.
Pretty sure we have a zombie invasion going on. That guy doesn't look quite right. Not quite right. Well, we've got this little girl with a teddy bear looking all cute until you zoom out and realize how dangerous that is. She could fall at any moment. Why are there no parents watching her? Over there's a guy. He's got his back turned. He doesn't know what's going on. Don't fall. Oh no, this poor guy. He's had too much to drink. It'll be okay, guy. Sleep it off. Drink some coffee. Well, we're in town center, but Dustin just called it Skid Row. We've got a body over here. Not sure if he's alive, but he's not looking so good. Yeah. No. We've got a group of old people just sitting there. They've been sitting there for years. A little girl with a plate. She's like, I want some more. It's not a good part of town. We have some mountain climbers over here. Looks like they've got a couple mountain goats there with them. Backpacks. They are on an adventure. I want to go on an adventure. Oh goodness. This is quite the side of town. You got some people macking right there out in public. No shame. No shame at all. And a guy that I believe is in his underwear. Like his long johns. Yeah, I'm just sitting out there. Happy as can be. Over here in Italy, we have Lady and the Tramp. Look at that hair on Lady. That is styling. So we're outside of the Japan pavilion and we found some more bonsais. Look at that cascading one. That is beautiful. 22 years in the making. 11 years in training. Wow. Over in front of the entrance to Takumi Thai, the upscale Japanese restaurant, we've got this little water feature. How cute is that? So the water mill is turning, making the xylophone go off. So it's all water powered. How fun. We always have to check out our fishy friends here in Japan. Looking all beautiful and colorful. There are some big koi in there. And lots of different colors. Always so fun. I don't remember this from last year. Maybe it was here. But they have a little kokedama garden that is a traditional Japanese form that means moss ball. And is sometimes called Barrett bonsai. So yeah, this is really, really cool. Lots of hydrangeas. Then you have the Barrett bonsai up there.
I like the fact they've got the pink ones.
I love the pink ones.
Cool.
And a whole bunch up here on the rock wall. Wow, it is stunning over here. Definitely glad we made it. Oh, and there's a spike to be. I don't know if you can see, but we've got some hidden Mickeys right there. But yeah, all these flowers, they are unpotted, just in moss balls. So that is really different. Very cool. A definitely unique take on gardening. So the Japanese pavilion and garden is definitely one of the prettiest places in EPCOT. If you don't make a stop in here, your EPCOT day is not going to be complete. So I was feeling a little peckish, so we came over to Morocco to get the Mediterranean flatbread. I have heard great things about this. I'm super excited to try it. I think we found the most awesome seat. So we are over by where they do the henna tattoos in this little alleyway. It is very, very pretty and not crowded. So yeah, I will take this. Look at how gorgeous it is. It feels like you are in Morocco. Okay, so I've got a little bite here. It's got some olives, artichoke on it. Oh my gosh, that is wonderful. This is really good. Definitely a must try. Has a nice Moroccan spice to it, but definitely not spicy. Just that nice flavor. Very flavorful. It's very crispy, just the way that you want a flatbread to be. The sauce on it is good. Makes a little creaminess to it. Yeah, excellent. This is a definite must-do. Morocco is definitely a pavilion that it pays to take your time, go back and explore. It's not all right up at the front. You got to walk to the back. And then you're going to see all of this beautiful tile work and the beautiful lamps and ironwork. As we always say, definitely look up. Another part of Morocco back here, where it's almost like you're inside, but you're not. You can see the sky up there. And you got this beautiful tile work fountain back here. Oh, and it's just so cool. As you're leaving Morocco, you have the spice garden. It has these beautiful, beautiful artworks made of different spices. And it gives you a guide down here, so you can try to find all those different spices. Oh, and yeah, there is a spike there too. Very pretty. Especially on a day like today. Man, it is gorgeous. What do you think about the weather, hon? Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
So we came over to England where they have the Twinings Tea Garden. So they show different kinds of tea. You can also do a guided tour or a self-tour through this. I'm gonna have to try it sometime. There's Dustin under the canopy. Well, in the UK, we have Winnie the Pooh holding the balloon. We have Rabbit there with a whole bountiful supply of carrots. And Tigger and my favorite Eeyore down the way. We'll have to go check them out too. But how cute! And look at here, you've got Tigger, Eeyore, and my favorite Piglet. Look at how cute they are. Oh my goodness. You got Piglet riding on top of Eeyore. Eeyore with his long, sad face. Oh, that is just too cute. I love it. Oh, and there's a lizard on Piglet. I doubt the camera picked it up. Let's see, he's right on his foot there. You can kind of see his head little popping out. And while you're still in the UK, you have another garden, the Shakespeare Garden. So it has different kinds of flowers that pertain to different kinds of the plays and books that he wrote. You've got Hamlet, where of course Ophelia talks about many different flowers in her famous speech. But yeah, definitely a cool one. Look at this view in Canada. That is so gorgeous. Very good pit stop to make. So we're just outside of where the show Canada Far and Wide is. So if you walk down there, there's where the show is. I am just admiring this gorgeous waterfall at the moment. That is so pretty and it sounds so neat. Very, very much love it. Now we're just walking across this little bridgeway. It'll take us right by that waterfall we were looking at. I don't know if you can see, but there's a rainbow in the water. So over here in Canada, we have the Victoria Gardens. So these are here all year, but they really spruced it up with some pretty topiaries over there and some gorgeous colors. So over here, the topiaries are geese, Canada geese. And they're all made out of succulents on their wings. That is beautiful. I love the use of succulents. Succulents are so pretty and get such varied colors in them. Really nice. I stopped over at this World Showcase. I got the liquid honey nitro cheesecake. I've heard really good things about this. Super excited to give it a try. So we just finished off that nitro cheesecake. As Justin put it, that was otherworldly. It was so good. Very, very cold and icy. But there were some parts that were thicker, some that were thinner. It just made the texture just perfect. And that honey on there, unbelievable. And I love the berries with it too. I'm usually not a big berry person with my cheesecake, but that was perfect. Definitely a best of the fest for me. So a couple of weeks ago, I brought nougat here and we tried some of the treats. I didn't make a whole video, so I'm gonna insert some of that in here right now. So we got our strawberry shortcake with creme fraiche on there. It looks good. This year the bread is soft instead of a biscuit. Personally, that's how I prefer it, but that's how I grew up with it, was with soft bread. But yeah, we're gonna dig in. Nougat, this was your choice. What do you think?
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5? Yeah, I think so too. It's pretty good. Yeah. So we stopped at Refreshment Outpost for the, what was it called? The fruit parfait, seasonal fruit parfait. She's not too sure what to think. They put some tahini seasoning on there that's a little spicy, but I think once she gets past that, she'll enjoy it. We'll find out. So Nuga's had her first few bites. The first few bites were a little agonizing. What do you think? She said she's gonna push through though. So final consensus on the parfait.
What?
What'd you think of the parfait? What were your final thoughts? How many stars?
0.
0 out of 5. She really did not enjoy that. And that seasoning is overpowering everything. I was hoping we could get most of it off, but it just slides back down and it's way too much. Darn. And she's meeting Figment finally. That was a pretty short wait. We had to wait for one break, but then he came back out. Very cute. We got a pretty heron over here, just hanging out, eating some probably little clams or snails down there, having the best Disney day. And he's got quite an audience watching him as well. Oh, there he's gonna go. And of course, one must live with the land.
Cacao, coffee, and rice are
Look, that's all dedicated to Little Mermaid.
These are just a few of the
So
edible
cool.
plants that have been an important source of
Always fun to go on
nutrition
this
for
ride
people
during
living in the
festivals. They
tropics.
change it up.
Many are rich in vitamins and minerals.
Let's see
while
what else
others
there
are
is to
well
see.
adapted to growing in
Oh my gosh, look at those beautiful orchids.
millet plus
Look,
rice
it's Minnie.
account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption.
Minnie in plant
Learning
form.
how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world.
Oh, then we've got an area on Snow White. They're wishing well right there. Look at all the jewels, more Snow White nods.
We are significantly
and
reducing our
eggplant
reliance
trees.
on conventional pesticides.
And look, it's Rabbit's Garden and Winnie the Pooh. Has a picnic all set up there. He's got carrots and lettuce. Oh, that's adorable.
We can increase yields and better control diseases. Plants grown in this way
And we're getting close to Alice in Wonderland.
by traditional growing methods. That saves
You got
water
the tea
and
party
increases
out.
production. The aquaponics
How
system
fun
on
is
your
that?
left combines hydroponics with aquaculture.
Well, it is time to end our beautiful, practically perfect day here at EPCOT We had the most fun. Tried some of the best food I have had at a festival. Got to ride Living with the Land, which is always fun. And got to spend the day with this guy, which is always nice. I just realized that I forgot to film an outro. We had the best time at EPCOT. I'm at Universal tonight, just reminiscing over our EPCOT day. We had some of the best food that I've ever had at a festival. And just beautiful weather, and the flowers there are gorgeous. We had so much fun, and we got our steps in. Ooh, that sun behind me be bright. Let me see if I can get into some shadow here. There I am. Ooh, sun again. But I'm gonna put those steps in right there. And as always, do all the things and drink the drinks. Thanks for walking with me, and join us next time. Bye.